before students in Elk Rapids High School, I consider a tremendous honor. Thank you very much for inviting me to make a presentation on behalf of Brandon Stites, who is an Elk Rapids alumni. I would be remiss if I did not let some of you know that I graduated right across the street from Elk Rapids Cherryland High School in 1964. Went to college, my life was golden, I knew what I wanted to do, and then I got my wonderful draft notice which said you're going to Vietnam to fight as a private in the jungles. Didn't seem like the best choice for a college grad. Instead, I decided to join the Marine Corps as an officer and became a pilot and was active duty for 24 years. I flew attack helicopter gunships in Vietnam, and my last combat duty was in Desert Storm, based out of Bahrain in Kuwait. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I taught high school, junior LTC for 15 years downstate. And so I like talking to high school students, hearing their questions, and trying to come up with appropriate answers. Why would a Marine be asked to give a presentation on behalf of Brandon Stites, who's in the Army? What people don't realize a lot of times is, although we have separate branches of the service, we all live, work, share our lives together, and if necessary, go to combat together. In my career, I was based at Army bases for over 4 different years and had a chance to learn all about the Army and deal closely with them. I am sure that both Brandon and I have flown many of the same aircraft and have been based at many of the same bases, both stateside and overseas. So I consider it an honor to make this presentation. When we talk about deployment, understand whether it's a skirmish, a war, or something undeclared or in between, the military members have no choice. You don't call them together and say, hey, what do you think about going to war? We'll take a quick vote. It doesn't happen that way. Most of your military members have families. If you've ever been to war, you never want to go to war again. It is not pleasant. The military man has no choice. And when you are overseas, what basically happens is you are continually thinking about the loved ones you left at home. You're thinking about how nice it would be to have that same lifestyle again. And I think that's why this presentation today is so important. Because Brandon, while he's overseas, thought about Elk Rapids High School and thought to have a presentation made on his behalf to you, the students of Elk Rapids. It's very much an honor that I get to make this presentation. I think we have a couple of slides that we would like to see at this time. This is a little brief bio on Brandon Stites. This is who he was. He's one of you. He's from here. The day he made it, he was flying. He decided that this day I'm going to dedicate to the students at Elk Rapids High School. The day the flag was flown, they were flying a reconnaissance mission for the, get this, the MEF, which is the Marine Expeditionary Force. Again, close cooperation between services. Over the Al-Anbar Province, it was a pretty hot time, and the Marines, with a little help from us, meaning the Army, were able to secure the western sector. I really can't go into much detail, he says in his email, but if you have any questions, please let me know. Next slide, please. This is the picture of the aircraft he was flying at the time. Brandon is a helicopter pilot. He is also now a fixed-wing pilot. In the Army, they call that an RC-12. In the Marine Corps, we call it a C-12. That's the same aircraft I flew at the end of Desert Storm. So we have a lot of common ties back and forth. Dedicated to the faculty and students of Elk Rapids High School. At this time, I have 2 of your student leaders, Alexis and Natalie, here to receive a flag which has been flown and was over there when he did his mission in that day in 2007. This will be displayed proudly, and I am thankful for the honor to be able to give this to your student leaders.
We'd just like to say we are so thankful for We are very honored that we get to receive this flag, and a cabinet is being built to display this flag in our school. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel, for your heartfelt and well-thought words, well-placed words. At this time, we would like to close the festivities of the day with our fantastic band, Elk Rapids High School Band, with America the Beautiful. So, Dan, let's hear it. Great job, band. So, in closing, when you leave today, pick up a phone, call an aunt or uncle, grandfather, grandmother, someone that you know that served, and thank a veteran for the freedoms and things that you have today. Let's have a great Veterans Day. Head to lunch or class, whichever.